Bezat Hashem, we're going to learn the mood from Sefer Hashem, Lelu Nishmat, Blo Markel Ben Michael, Baruch Hashem Tanahem V'Gadena V'Gam. What's your mother's name? Avram. What's your mother's name? What? Yafa Bat Zipora, Lelu Nishmat, Ram Refuah Shlema Lekol Cholei Amo Yisrael. So the rabbi says over here in Sefer Hashem, Yom Tov, you could go upstairs too. It says like this, והפריתי אותך במאוד מאוד ונתתיך לגויים. הקדוש ברוך הוא promised Avraham Avinu that I'm going to make you multitudes, many fold, and I will give you amongst the nation. It's not a simple thing that we are spread around the goyim. It's not for nothing. הקדוש ברוך הוא, that was his plan lechatchila, that there has to be a messenger of Hashem. If you notice, the Jewish people are not missionaries, right? They're going around telling people what to do, wearing crosses and doing all sorts of sins. These kind of people, these Christians. The Jews, we don't go around promoting, come all day to Goyim. We're hardly working on our own children to come to learn Torah. We don't need to work on the Goyim. But what? How do we present Hashem? We live it. We live and we act, interact, and all actions of ours is what's going to influence the Goyim. Rashi zichrono livracha piresh al Israel ve'edom al ribui me'od me'od. So what is going on here? That Rashi says the Edom, who are the Edom? Christians. All the European countries are Edom, and you see that there are plenty. Jewish people also. Shayadai lo lomar ve'ifreti otcha. It will be, it says the Rashi like this, there will be enough to say in the Pasuk, and I will multiply you, or also make you great. So the Rabbi explains, so why did he have to add, me'od, more and more, why does such a strange multiple language? רמז בריבוי במאוד מאוד פעמיים, ואין ריבוי אחר ריבוי אלא למעט. So many, the fact is, we have a standard way of learning that sometimes when HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the Torah repeats a word twice, that same word. If you look at the whole Tanakh, when Hashem wants to say something twice, and He means it should be double, He never uses the same word. He always is using another word that sounds like it in the entire Tanakh. But the Rabbi says here, why is Hashem using here me'od? So you see that there is a different rule. That whenever is the same word used twice in a row, to teach you, it's actually to exclude something or to minimize. דהיינו למעט את אדום באחרית הימים, שהולה או שהולך ומתמעט כפרי החג. I don't understand what happens when you buy a etrog, right? For Yom Tov. It's great, fresh, large. What happens at the end of the Chag? And what happens a month later? It becomes it becomes shrinking. It becomes smaller. What's going on? It says that's the Edom, the Christians. What's happening today in Europe? I was coming to America in 1989. In 1989, we went into Italy. I didn't see nothing but Italians in Italy, except for Bukharians. We had a whole Bukharians over there, Mahala. We had a whole shuk. Bukharians were selling watches. Everything they brought with them, right? It was a whole, I don't know if you guys ever experienced it. I'm talking about 35 years ago. In Italy and Rome, you would come to Rome. We lived in Ladispo. You would come to Rome. The only other people I saw in Italy, Bukharians. Because I was among the Bukharians. In 2015, my wife said, we're going to Rome. Vacation. 2015. I come to Rome. I tell my wife, where are the Italians? All Shkorim, all the Budapest. Bangladeshim. The entire Italy is full of Bangladesh. In Rome, you could see almost no Italians. I told my wife, this is not Italy. Something is wrong. It's becoming Bangladeshi over there like crazy. You see all black skin, not one. So I speak to my friend. He owns a pizza shop in New York. I said, what's going on? He lives in Capri. He goes to Capri every summer. He says to me, Rabbi, you should know, in Italy, one child is born every 10 families. 10 families, a couple in Italian getting married, okay? They only have one child. So says the rabbi, that's what's happening with the Edom. The Edom is mitma'et. It's mitma'et. It was great. It was multitudes, great numbers. In the end of the days, they're shrinking. Look at the entire Europe today. London, France. Anywhere you go, there's almost no locals. Almost no locals. They're shrinking like crazy. Why? Because they're all about their bodies. לכן מה שכתוב אחר כך, שוב והפרדתי אותך במאוד מאוד, שחוזר על ישמעאל עצמו, שגם הוא ילך ויתבעט באחרית הימים. We don't see that yet, right? We see that Ishmael is growing, unfortunately. But it says over here, Chazal, that the rabbis tell us, no, the Kadosh Baruch Hu is promising us, you should not give up. You should never give up. You should know that Hashem is protecting us, and the Jewish nation will grow higher and higher. Whoever needs to go to work, לכו תתפרנסו. רבי חנניה, בשייל. רבי חנניה בקדושה אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות ישראל לפיכך, חברה במצוות צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר על ישראל.